Today, we're going to show you how to make a resource guide using Google Sites. So here we have the dashboard of what it looks like for Google Sites. Once you're in here, you can pick a template. I am picking a general template just to get started. I'm browsing through the different type of templates. They have the general ones, they have personal ones. They even have some for education, which I was taking a good minute to look at. But then I decided to use their enterprise template. So I am building a template for our program called the Teachers Bureau. And with the Teachers Bureau, we teach a lot of workshops. But what we started to see was after we're completing our workshops, we need to provide more resources. People want to learn the terminology. They want to read books. They want to take courses. So I wanted to create a portal or a resource website for people to go to so they can get more information on different careers in tech. Because we have different workshops that we do for different organizations. And one of the workshops that we do is called Intro into Tech Careers. And we talk about what it's like to work on a agile project or a dev team. So once you have your template, you can go right in and start editing that template. So this is what your website would look like. This is what the full page will look like. You can add things, you can delete things, you can add images, you can add text, you can add files, you could do a lot of stuff. So I just got done fixing the header, the head of the website where we're going to have our title and the description of the page. And then I'm also looking at the format of how I want to structure this page. So for this part of the website, I kind of want to make it easier on myself. So I'm going to adjust this template. I just want to put different careers, and for each career, we're going to have different resources for that career. So I don't want to put too much in here. I'm just going to create rows of 3. I'm using a grid structure to just create those rows and flush out the sections that I want to have. So I'm going to use Chat GPT to help me flesh out these rows. I know most of them off of the top of my head, but I want to catch any that I might list. So while AI is working out the different roles, I'm going back to Google Sites to start typing out those different roles. So as you can see, I am using their heading to call out the role. I might put the description underneath it, and I might use some images to put for each one of those roles. So you do have to be careful when you're directly pasting. Make sure you do a Command Shift V if you're using your Mac. So you could do, I call it a clean paste. I forgot the actual term for it. So that way the fonts and the color will match with the theme settings. So I'm just copying and pasting each one of those rows and duplicating the row. So now that I added all of my different careers that I want to add to this page, now I'm going to go in and add a button. So this button that I'm inserting to each section is going to go to a different page. So for this one, for the software developer button is going to go to the software engineer page. So I have to create that page first, which is what you see me doing on the right side. This is the new software engineer page. And then when I go back home and I add that button, I can link that button to that page that I just created. And you're going to see me do that for all the careers I added to this page. So now I completed all the sections and I added all the pages I needed to add. I'm going to go into my first row and I am going to add some details. So I'm going to add a text section. I already went to ChatGPT and I'm just going to add some text for now. And then you're going to see in the next section that I'm going to add more sections. I'm going to separate things out. I'm going to add images and I'm going to make this look way better. So now you're going to see me publish the site. So I'm going to name it Teachers Bureau Resources or something similar to that. And then I'm going to publish it. So you do want to look at your settings. You want to be careful when you're publishing this. So here's some ways that Google Sites is really good for. So if you have an internal team where only your internal team need to have access to this website, you can manage it where everybody with the email that you have or a certain particular group can have access to this website. And you can also put it out to the public so anyone on the internet can see this website. So I added my web address, which is going to go at the end of my URL, and now it is published. I'm just checking a few final things. I have the link to this page. I'm going to copy the link to this page and show you what it looks like. So for the Scrum Master role, this is what it looks like live. So I'm taking that piece off so we can see the main home page, and this is what it looks like. So you see the intro to tech careers at the top, and you see all the roles that I added. I'm going to add a video from Icy Stars at the bottom, but this is progress so far.